After reading Goku Black vs Super Saiyan 4 Goku Chapter 2, I only have 2 questions for you guys. Number 1, what the hell is this? Really? And number 2, why haven't we gotten an Android 21 Dragon Ball fan made manga? I mean, there's just so much content here. It's ridiculous. Somebody make this.
Know your place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
The chapter begins with Vegeta interrupting Goku's fun. He has sensed this battle that's going on Earth, and as a fighter of the new Earth, the new liberated Earth from the Shadow Dragons and the Baby Menace, he decides to jump in and try to figure out what's going on. And Goku has no real answers for him. He does not know who Goku Black is. He doesn't know where his powers come from. He really doesn't know anything. But all he does know is the one thing Goku knows. And that is that he wants to face him on his own. He doesn't care if Vegeta's there. He does not want backup. He doesn't want Vegeta to tag in. He wants to face this guy by himself. And Vegeta's like, yeah, go ahead. No problem. Very similar situation that we always seem to find ourselves in. But whatever. Goku Black versus GT Goku commences in a flurry of fists, but we see that there's a huge imbalance when it comes to the power and the fighting skill. It seems that Goku Black does have the power. At the beginning of this chapter, he's saying that he still hasn't delved deep into his reserves. He has not unleashed his full potential, and Goku and Vegeta are both saying there is a bottomless pit of energy in this guy. We need to probably take him out soon, but Goku wants to handle him. But his battle experience is not there because remember, this is still Zamasu. Even though he's a good fighter as a Kai, he's still not a Saiyan. He doesn't have all of Goku's expertise. So the fight really comes down to technique versus power. And right now, technique is winning because GT Goku is just taking Goku Black to task. He is dominating this early fight. Goku Black is fine with this though because he is drawing out more of his power the more he fights GT Goku, and Vegeta realizes this. He starts seeing that his power is evolving the more he fights Kakarot. Of course, Goku really doesn't care. Even when he gets himself caught up in a Kamehameha blast with God Ki that he seemingly can't really do anything to defend against besides parrying it away, which he does. And then he states that he should not be getting himself caught up in any more of these attacks, which is important later down the line. As Goku Black evolves, he pulls out more of his techniques, and then he pulls out the infamous Scythe. But GT Goku exploits the biggest drawback to using this Scythe. It's got tremendous power, he says. It's cutting right through the earth like a hot knife through butter. But each swing leaves Goku Black extremely open, and GT Goku takes advantage of this, leaving Goku Black to really only fall back on his sword, which he does, and he has a better time realizing his mistake with his weapon choice. This fight is heating up as each opponent is striking with as much force as they have, and Goku Black just seems to have more power. The God Ki that he possesses is on a completely different level than the Super Saiyan 4 Ki that GT Goku has. And even though GT Goku's handling his own, he really is at a huge disadvantage here, which is exactly what I told you guys in my last video. In a realistic matchup, the God Ki will prevail over Super Saiyan 4's abilities and transformation. Now, I did say that the Super Saiyan Rose transformation probably is less stable, mainly because of the fact that the God Ki takes so much stamina away from the user, and the GT Super Saiyan 4 transformation seems to be more stable because it is a full-on transformation. It seems to be a more equalized distribution of power throughout the body. But young Gigi thought one step ahead. He looked at Goku Black's emerging power, the fact that he's a novice fighter compared to GT Goku. If they were to be measured in the same ranking, even though Zamasu is a good fighter, he's nowhere near GT Goku or even Super Goku's level. So young Gigi thought of all this, and this is the fight that he's presented to us, and I cannot be more happy. I was worried that this was going to be unrealistic, and it absolutely is not. With about all Goku Black's power unlocked, he pulls out another Kamehameha, but instead of dodging it, GT Goku decides, let's go ahead and have a beam struggle, Budokai Tenkaichi style, and he pulls out a Kamehameha times 10 with normal mortal ki to contend against God Ki, which is not a good matchup. And even earlier he said that he should not get stuck in one of these attacks again, one of the Kamehamehas that Goku Black can present. But he decides to go with the beam struggle anyway, and it ends up the way that you would imagine it would, with the beam struggle completely going one-sided in Goku Black's favor because this God Ki is that serious. With GT Goku barely surviving this attack, you would think that it's time to either tag in Vegeta so he can go ahead and try, or to have them both team up on Goku Black. But that doesn't happen at all. This is what happens. Okay, I'm scratching my head here. Mainly because the emergence of God Ki, which is what it seems that this transformation is. At first, I thought that it was a Super Saiyan 5 transformation. He was bringing that transformation in here, and that would have been a cool matchup because we don't know really the limits of Super Saiyan 5 depending on how it would go against an actual character from canon like Goku Black in his Super Saiyan Rosé form. But the Black Squad has informed me that this is a godly version of Super Saiyan 4. So I'm wondering, how did this happen? How did Goku from GT unlock God Ki out of nowhere? And here's the simple reason. Unless young Gigi has an explanation in the next chapter, it's just because that's the way the story's going, in my opinion. Because we really didn't get an explanation as to Super Saiyan Rage from Trunks, why Golden Frieza's transformation looks godly. We didn't get those explanations, so I don't think young Gigi needs to explain what the hell's going on here, but I'm pretty sure, just based on these two chapters alone, that he's going to give us an explanation. I'm just hoping it's something that I can swallow. Anyway guys, this chapter's been great, and I cannot wait to dive into the next one. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care guys.